What is going on, folks? How are you? Welcome back to Redcat Live, the one show where, as always, we try to bring you the latest and greatest, all Redcat related, and sometimes extended to our RC family. So stick around. It's going to be a good show today. We're going to do a little unboxing of some new products that we got that just arrived. I want to make sure we share those with you guys. They are available on the website, and there should be a post coming up about them here probably as soon as the show ends. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yoshi, what's going on, brother man? Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday and it's treating you well. Let's see, make sure everything's working well. Hopefully you can hear me. Everything's good. RC Mobile Crawlers. Whoa, what's going on? Hopefully you're having a great Wednesday yourself as well. So yeah, guys, I'm back. I'm exhausted. I've been in Vegas all weekend long. I'm beat. King of the Streets was awesome. Got to see the first female get crowned at King of the Streets, taking home a cash prize of $20,000. Man, even got a tattoo while I was out in Vegas. You know, it's all always good and fun. One thing that I always kind of bring up to people is, you know, in essence, you know, we all have RC cars. We all have different kinds of RC cars. Some of them are crawlers. Some of them are, you know, lowriders. Some of them are bashers. Some of them are drag racers. But there's one common thing that we all need, right? And that's our batteries charged. Whether you choose to do LiPo, whether you choose to be old school and for some reason and still use nickel metal hydrate, you have a use for a charger, right? You have use to be able to get your batteries charged up in a timely fashion. Oh man, Yoshi says today was good. That's awesome, brother. Dark Woods RC Park is in the house. What's going on, Dark Woods? Hopefully you're doing well. Jimmy Tomasino, what's good, man? Saludos. So yeah, guys, you know, today we're talking chargers, and you know, Redcat has been, you know, already offering a couple very simplistic chargers to the market in the past for relatively banging price point. And now we're going to show you something else that we've been working on, and we now offer, which is the X2 Pro and the X4 Pro. The reason why I have my cars out here is because originally, as mentioned, you know, we all have different cars and we all have different batteries in each car. Some of them might take, you know, like this one, I usually run a 5,000 milliamp 3S battery. On my, you know, Monte Carlo, I generally run a, you know what, I actually forgot off the top of my head. I run a 1800 3S battery pack on this Monte. My Gen 8 crawler over here, same thing. I usually run a 3200 3S pack. Nothing too extravagant, but again, they're all batteries, and as we use them, they need to get recharged and potentially, you know, maintained properly. And we'll get into what is properly maintaining of batteries here in a little bit. Tony Gutierrez is in the house. Thank you, sir. The Taco King is here. I hit up Tacos El Gordo while in Vegas, and it was fire. Always looking for the good taco spot. So if you know of a taco spot nearby, Arizona, California, Nevada, or anytime that I'm going out, man, recommend it to me. I'm always down to check it out. But yeah, guys, so as mentioned, we all have different cars and we all have different needs when it comes to battery charging. Obviously, there's the racing side of things where a more extravagant charger, you know, very specifically based would be ideal. But what happens if you're the kind of person like myself that has a little bit of everything and just wants to get multiple batteries charged at once? Well, Redcat has a solution for you at this time. We are now offering the X2 and the X4 Pro Charger on our website, and I'm going to move these things over and get these boxes up on the table to show you guys a little bit about those. Let me see. Marshall Sanchez, what's going on, sir? Hey, Chi-Town, Chicago. Hell yeah, dude. Yoshi said it, man. When I go to Chi-Town, he's going to take me to the goodie spot, so that's what's up. Tony says he likes to use 2200s in all of his cars. What size batteries are you guys using in your cars, man? Shoot me, you know, the size of battery. Is it 2S? Is it 3S? You know, are you still old school running nickel metal hydrate and everything? You know, shoot it down in the comments. Let me see what exactly it is that you guys are using. And you don't have to tell me what kind of charger you have, but let me know if it's maybe a single charger or a dual port charger or a multi-port charger, one that can do a variation of batteries for you. RC Mobile Crawlers, Andy watching from Columbia, Tennessee. I love it, man. Thank you so much for chiming in. Randy Sanchez, What's going on? Eric Sarceno's in the house. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but if you look up Official Black Turtle on TikTok, my dude is blowing up. And it happened to be with a video of this car. So man, go check him out. Make sure you give him a like. If you want to follow some content that I put up, it's king_big_o. Check me out as well. I like to do a lot of different reviews of taco spots and RC stuff. So check it out. Richard White, what's going on, sir? All right, so Tony's first in line. He says he likes to use Gen's Ace 3S 2200 packs. I love it. I love it. Dark Woods RC says he also likes to use a 3S, but a 5200 2S pack. Awesome. Dylan Weiss says he likes to use a 3S 5000 milliamp with about a 30C discharge. Hey, that's totally doable. What is it? A 2S 8100C discharge. I'm pretty big on big C discharge. I love it. I think it definitely puts a lot less strain on electronics. Be careful though, because some companies will state that they have X amount of ratings on their battery and they don't always live up to their, stated number that we found while testing batteries in the past. But hey, all these batteries are great, man. That's awesome. I love to see it. Let me see, Oscar. I had one of my brand new LiPo batteries blow up. Ouch. Dude, that sucks, dude. Be careful with batteries, guys. If there's one thing I want to really stress to you guys when it comes to battery maintenance, charging, discharging, no matter what you do, make sure you're doing it in a safe area. Make sure that the batteries you're charging are nowhere near an area they can catch on fire. LiPo batteries, in essence, can be considered a volatile piece of electronic, right? If you want more information on batteries and how they're kind of structured, make sure you check out my Gen's Ace video live feed that I did. I think it was about a month and a half ago. You can find it on YouTube as well. Richard White says he likes to use the Hexfly 5025Cs. Those are pretty cool to use for a lot of the Redcat bashers and even the RC lowriders as well, man. Good option there. Tony on his Marksman likes to use a 3S 3600 battery in his Marksman and his TRX6. So awesome. All of them great options. So guys, with that said, with so many batteries that you guys are talking about in that fashion, obviously there's a necessity to charge them, right? Charging is only half the battle. Now, to properly maintain your batteries, you should always, when you're not using your batteries, if you know you're not going to use them, immediately the next day or something of that nature, I always recommend discharging your batteries and putting them in storage mode. It'll make it'll elongate the lifespan of your battery and ensure that you're protecting that very pricey, investment that you did. So, we here at Redcat have, as I mentioned, offered some pretty small, very basic, very compact chargers that are only good within a certain realm. So, we now, Hexfly, Redcat, now offer what's called the Pro X2 charger. And I know that for a lot of you guys, it looks very familiar, and I get that. This is our version of it as well. So this, in essence, is the X2. It's an 80-watt charger. It can handle 2 batteries at one time. It only puts out approximately about 7 amps per channel. Respectable compared to a lot of the stuff that we've offered in the past. There's stuff out there that can go even higher depending on your needs. We also are now offering the 100-watt X4 charger, which is a 4-way charger, right? It charges 4 batteries at once, up to 7 amps. Before we do a quick unboxing, we'll go over some specs and answer any of your questions you guys might have at the same time. Here, let me double check. Oh, that's the one that blew up, that Hexfly. Hey, Richard Wright, if that battery was one from us specifically or recently purchased, make sure you reach out to our support team so that they can see what they can do to help you out on that. We always like to track if there's any issues and kind of go over with you. If was it an overcharging, undercharging, how was the battery maintained, any variables that can help us avoid any issues in the future. Let's see here. Dylan Weiss, what's going on? Yes. They're kind of back in a way. Let me see. Okay, got it, guys. So, so obviously we have 2 different options when it comes to chargers. Some of the features on these chargers are actually shared as far as specifications. It does take it does do a DC of 11 to 18 volts max. The X4 can handle 100 watts for charging, 5 watts for discharging per. It can handle a range up to 7 amps for charging a battery. Let me see. It can handle nickel metal hydrate, NiCad batteries, lithium up to 6 cell series, and also includes a 5.3 amp or 5.3 volt USB port to charge your phone while you're charging other batteries, in essence. The X2, which is an 80 watt charger, shares identical specifications with what it can do as far as charging and discharging. The only difference is going to be the fact that it can do 2 batteries instead of 1. The Hexfly Pro X4 comes in at a staggering $259.99, while the Hexfly Pro X2 2-port charger comes in at $129.99. Let's double check here. Louie's in the house. No hop Louie. I heard he's back to hopping. Hopefully you're not breaking stuff again, Louie. I know you. I'm tired of you hitting me up at 11 o'clock at night for advice, bro. Can't do that forever. All right, well, let's get into it, man. So for a lot of you guys, I know that a lot of you guys might have already seen it, in essence, this charger in the past under a different brand. We actually now own the rights to make these and made some adjustments to them as well. Redid all of the the box artwork, included a couple extra leads as well that will help, we feel, all of our end users that are out there. So with that said, let's take a look at the box art. There's your X4. On the bottom, it'll show all of the actual leads that are included with the charger itself. There's a good face shot of it right there. I really think that the design guys did a great job on the artwork on this bad boy. The X4 obviously is the bigger of the two choices, so let's start with the X2 and show you what you guys get inside. So like, as mentioned, the X2 comes in at $129.99, so let's see what you get in the box for that price point. Let me see. Marshall Sanchez, what is the best battery to use for your Redcat 64? There's going to be a lot of guys that have a lot of different options and their favorites. I personally love to use, depending on the car, because there's some cars that I don't necessarily use as a hopper, but I use as more of a dancer when it comes to the 64. And on those, I might end up using a 2200 mAh Pack 3S battery or a 1800 pack battery. And there's some times where if I'm using a car that I'm going to be hopping more, I'll use a 3S 5000 milliamp output battery, 100C discharge, or even 75C discharge if I can get it up there. Both great options to use. Lots of options out there, for lots of different people. Just keep in mind, whenever you use an actual battery, if you're going to go LiPo, make sure your ESC is changed to accept a LiPo battery to begin with, so you don't cause any damage in that sense. Darian, what is going on, man? Hopefully you're having a good day, Darian. Darian representing Duncan RCs. All right. So first and foremost, the Pro X2 will come with the charger itself. As you can see right here. Nothing totally out of the ordinary. Pretty compact in that sense. You have a fan port on either side to allow some airflow through the actual charger and hopefully keep it cool. You have your balance port, one on each side in the front. You also have your main plugins for your battery. Obviously, you have your AC and DC power. DC power, you have your XT60 plug right on top for an output, and then you have your AC power plug port down here in the bottom. There is also 2 ports for temperature sensors if you are set up for running temperature sensors for your battery. The battery itself will include your main lead cable to plug into your wall, as well as a couple balance boards. These are super clutch, never lose these. A lot of times when I have these, I end up plugging them in to your leads like that, and I just leave them connected always. I never remove them, because losing one of these and trying to find one is a huge pain. So my rule of thumb of the day, leave that connected. So yeah, so you have your two main balance boards, right? Your balance board will plug in to each individual port of your choosing, which you'll see here. All right, so now you have your balance ports plugged in. Because Redcat still uses on a lot of their vehicles the traditional banana plug that we've seen on the 64, the Everest 10, a couple other models, we went ahead and included one in this kit as well for you. On top of that, you will get a variety of different leads that'll plug in to your actual main port, your positive and negative. Obviously, your negative is black, positive is red. I'll give you an example here. Let me see if I can pull one out and plug it in for you guys. But you have a couple XT60s. I see a couple of T-plugs. I see the old Tamiya plug, right? Even the micro JST plug, you guys can see right there, will come included as well. So you get a lot of options. Here we go. This one is your EC5. Let's take into consideration, let's say you're running the XT60 plug. Just go ahead and plug your port black to black, red to red. Plug your battery in here. Make sure that your balance board sensor is plugged into the actual balance board. You're all plugged in. Choose your battery settings, and away you go. As mentioned, all of these things come included for $129.99. The Hexfly Charger is available now on our website. If you want to pick one up, the video description does have a link to the actual parts themselves. As mentioned, the only difference between the X4 and the Hex2 is that this one can do 2 batteries at once, while this one can do 4 batteries at once. Let me double check some questions here, guys. Let's see here. James, yeah, pretty much very similar in that fashion. A little bit of firmware upgrades, as well as accessories for it that come with it that did not come with it originally. So, what's going on, Brandon? Tomey's in the house, brother, man. Hopefully you're taking care of yourself. I look forward to seeing you again soon, bro. Casper Larson, thank you so much for the love, man. Someone was also asking about the chrome chassis on the Monte Carlo. Trust me, it's coming. It's on the way. Every week, I tell you, one less week. Hopefully within the next month, we should have them in our possession for you guys. Let's see. Alex Zamora, man, representing SoCal, saying, what is up? Man, that's what's up, brother. Dylan Weiss, is the Hexfly battery going to have a bigger C? Potentially in the future. At this time, you have to take into consideration that a lot of the Hexfly batteries and the chargers, they're very much a budget-friendly charger and battery. So with that said, keep in mind that they're really intended for the person that is conscientious about how they're spending. So a higher C discharge battery will obviously mean a more pricier battery. If you are looking for something higher than what we carry, I always recommend Gen 6 batteries. I've had great luck with them throughout my entire RC career, and definitely recommend them to anyone that wants a more performance-based battery in their arsenal. Let's see why you sold that. Okay, so the black, sold out extremely quick. So let me see. I can't tell you why they sold out, because people wanted them. Supply and demand. Good news is, like, we got another shipment that should be arriving in the next few days, and they'll be going up online here shortly. So as soon as they've gone through, quarantine, we've gone through everything, make sure everything is legitimate, they've arrived and verified the numbers, we'll go ahead and put those back up for sale again. Blues definitely are not moving as fast as the blacks were. The blacks was definitely the color to get in that fashion. So, if you want to pick up a black one, make sure you go to our website, click the Notify Me link, and we'll send you an email as soon as they get scanned through our system so that you can order one right away. Yes, Yoshi, we're getting more. We should have some more, hopefully in the next few days, actually. So we're trying to keep a close eye on them. We knew that the black was going to sell out, and it was going to sell very well, and we were right. Because of that, we stayed ahead of the curve. We ordered more than we initially wanted to, and they're arriving hopefully, you know, very shortly to be able to keep you guys happy and enjoying that color choice. Tony ended up getting a blue one. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I like that. Put that right there. So that's the X2. Sean Warwick, what's going on, sir? Are the clear bodies available? Not as of yet. We hope to see them around the time that we start seeing the chrome bits. And just keep it in consideration, if you're in the 64 scene and you also like the chrome undercarriage that you see on the Monty, we're going to be offering that for the 64 as well. So you're not just going to have the frame rails, but you should also have the pan available in the near future. So hopefully we'll get you guys up and moving really quick. George is like, I'm ready to buy. Let's make it happen. I love it. I love it. All right, so the X4, let's open this bad boy up and we'll go through the specs on this one. Not specs, we already went through the specs, but show you the difference. In fact, I can take both out as well and show you the difference in size between the two at the same time. This one's gonna come with the exact same features as the last one. Same specifications as far as charging, 7 amps per channel is the maximum of its output. One does 4 batteries at once, the other can do 2 batteries at once. Let's see here. And here's the difference in size that they come in right there. Tony's like, I got a blue one in my garage unopened. Bro, why are you flexing on people? Oh, man. Yoshi did get a black one, man. I love it, bro. That's awesome. Let me see. Double check. Does the X4 charger come with 4 sets of cables? Oh, well, let's find out, Tony. I know the X4 comes with a lot more cables. So on the X4, I see it comes with a JST plug, some alligator clips, an XT60 times 2. So 2 XT60 plugs, a receiver plug for a servo receiver, one Tamiya plug, 2 Dean's T plugs, 1 EC3 plug, 1 EC5 plug, 1 HXT 4.0, which is a banana plug that we use. So I don't see 4 of each individual ones. In my opinion, though, you're not going to have a hard time finding more of them if needed. They are available in many places to get. They are the standard banana style plug on one end. In fact, you can even find online, I think Common Sense RC makes what they call the octopus that has one main plug-in with a whole octopus of different ones. So not a bad idea to potentially look into that as well. I'm not sure if the cables are going to be available through us separately, Tony, but I'll look into it and we'll see in the future. It does, however, come with 4 balance boards, so no need to get any extras of those. But yeah, you know, definitely as far as design goes, here's your side profile of each. Here back. Obviously, the smaller one has the 1 fan, and it's a pass-through fan from one side to the other. While this one has 2 staggered fans in the back with serrations cut into the top for airflow as well. There's your other side view, and then there's your fronts. Matching balance ports? Yes, matching balance ports. Let me see. So yeah, guys. So, you know, nonetheless, you know, we just wanted to offer another option. We had an opportunity to take on this design, make some small modifications to it as far as firmware and some of the additional cables that come with it that did not come with it on the original setup. Obviously, we have all new artwork and new branding of the box, and we are now the proprietary sellers of these 2 individual chargers. So if you are in the mood or in the need for a charger and this fits your needs and realms, by all means, definitely check us out online. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, on the X4, you actually end up having 2 USB plugs, not just one. One of them will be, I believe, a 5.3, is it? No, yeah, 5.3 volt, while the other one will be a 2.3 volt. So one will be able to do a little more faster charging than the other one. The other one will be more of a supply of power rather than charging. Price point on these, Josh. So price point on these, the small one will be $129, and the bigger one will be $259. The $259 is four-way charger, so it'll charge 4 batteries at the same time, while the X2 will do 2. How fast do they charge a 5200 3S or larger? It really depends, Sean. At 7 amps and where the battery is, it's going to vary. Let's see. Tony, I already mentioned clear bodies are on the way. We're just waiting for them to arrive. So let's see. Richard White says, oh yeah, Oscar, we've added yet another Redcat truck to the stadium truck this time. To a stadium truck this time. That's awesome. I love it. Darkwoods RC says he's going to be stocking some up. So if you know Darkwoods RC, check him out. He'll have some in his arsenal as well to sell. But yeah, guys, so, nothing extravagant in that fashion. Just 2 workhorse chargers that should help you supply, battery voltage to your battery needs, no matter what part of the realms you're in. If you are looking for something extremely robust that is out of this world and you have the need for it because you're into 8-scale electric racing or the drag racing scene or anything of that nature, then obviously there's some other chargers that are purpose-built for that. These are going to be more of your universal, friendly, user interface type of charger that is great for the everyday hobbyist. So keep that in mind when you're looking at these price points. You can go out and blow your wallet out on something crazy like an iCharger and spend hundreds on the module plus the power bank system, and those are more purpose-built chargers for that fashion. This is something you can definitely just pick up, take everywhere you go, and charge your batteries on the fly. So Hexfly on the fly. I like that. Dylan Weiss, man, I would love to see Redcat also get into the drag racing, but I'll be honest with you, the scene is extremely competitive right now, and there are too many hands in the pot. And unless you're willing to get into it to win it all the way, you really got to come up with something new. And I think after seeing the associated DR10M, man, they have that thing dialed in. I mean, obviously they're going to offer optional carbon fiber plates to make it a full carbon fiber chassis at some point. Those are really cool things. It's kind of hard to compete with that. And we're really happy with where we're at. We're happy being in the crawler scene, the midway bashing scene, and the RC lowrider scene. And we got a lot of great things that we're working on for the remainder of the year. So our hands are definitely tied already as it is. But you're right. I agree with you. It would be really cool to at some point get involved to any extremity in the RC no prep scene. Josh says, I hate iChargers. I agree. So do I. I have a vendetta against them. But it's only because I've had bad luck with them so many times. But yeah, guys, so again, price points, $129, $259. This one does 4 chargers. This one does 2. This one's obviously a lot more compact in that fashion. Yeah, do with them as you wish. Everyone's wallet's different. Everyone can afford something different. Find what fits yours. We also have some other chargers that are really, really price friendly, pocketbook friendly, and they can, charge your batteries as needed, and what have you. Definitely more smaller and not as high of amperage to charge, but now we wanted to kind of offer. We had the opportunity to get into these and offer them to you guys from ourselves at the wattage that they come out at 7 amps. So it's definitely not the highest amperage that we've seen around, but it's definitely not the lowest that I've seen either. I think for the everyday basher, the everyday crawler, the guy that just wants to get maybe a couple batteries charged up at the same time. Maybe you're a father and a husband that, you know, the whole family crawls and messes with RCs, and it really sucks to have to wait for one battery to charge after the other. Well, if you get like an X4, you can do 4 at one time, and definitely kind of, you know, cut that charge time in half, that downtime, to get you and your loved ones back up on the trails, or out bashing, or hitting switches, you know. But yeah, guys, they are available right now on our website. The description in this video has the links to them. I'll share a picture here in a few minutes as soon as we log off, so that you guys can check them out as well. The Piranha does great as a drag car with simple gear and tire change. Yeah, it's just not the right size by any means. The Piranha is extremely small compared to, you know, the SC cars that are out there. And with the rule sets the way they are, the weight rules, the even the body rules with the wing size, you know, it's spec class. So, but I love to see it. I love to see a Piranha, you know, do a speed run. So if you have one, Richard White, send it to me. I want to check it out, brother. And yes, Josh, these are available online now. So other than that, guys, you know, we're wrapping up. We're going to have some downtime. I need to get building again because I got to make some new cars for myself, and just start enjoying the hobby again. The weather's getting nice and warm. I'm trying to go out crawling, get a couple more miles in on the Marksman, get some more miles in on the 64x4, and just kind of run everything through its paces. As you guys know, we dropped the blue and the black Monte Carlo. The black sold out immediately. We have some more coming again very soon, and they'll be up available on the website. Again, if you want a black Monte Carlo, go to the website, click the notify me option under the description of the product, and we'll send you an email as soon as they get scanned and brought into our realms. All right, guys. Eric, RC Patina guy, as mentioned numerous times in this video, Monte Carlo bodies will be available when they arrive. They're on their way. We hope to see them right around the time that we see the chrome bits, hopefully in the next month or so. If they arrive sooner, we'll definitely let you guys know. Gabriel, what's going on? All the way from Fresno, owner of Redcat Racing. No, I'm not the owner. No, just a chubby taco-eating bearded guy. All right, guys. Well, hey, I love you guys, man. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I'm going to start cleaning up in here and getting ready for the next event that we're gearing up for. And we'll be back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, same ugly face. Hold on, I got to answer this one. Dylan Weiss, no by chance any new trail truck coming soon? Yeah. Something like that. Something's coming. Don't know what it's going to look like. I mean, I do, but I can't tell you yet. We got a lot of cool stuff coming, and it's going to be fun. Yeah, you know, we actually make pretty big trucks. Make some fifth scales. If you ever get into fifth scales, it's definitely worthwhile. UDRs are sick. I like those. I would love to see us get into something like that eventually. As mentioned, you know, we only have so much amount of time in a year, with the lowrider scene taking up so much presence, and the growth has been so amazing. A lot of our focus has been on that, as well as some other cool stuff that we have coming out in a lot of other aspects. So don't count us out. We're not out of the crawler scene yet. We love the Gen 8, we love the Gen 7, and we love and are going to love what comes next. So stay tuned for that. It should be a good rest of the year for sure. Oh, Gabriel, no, I am the owner of the Redcat Racing Impala named Mi Amor. Oh, you're Impala. My apologies, Gabriel. I was like, wait, no, I'm not the owner. What are you talking about? All right, man. Shredder is an awesome truck. Yes, I love it. I also like the RC MT10E. I'm a fan of that one as well. I was able to bash pretty hard the Volcano EPX Pro for the video. That was fun as well. That was a good time. Oh, my God, we got Candy and Chrome in the house. What up, dog? Hopefully you're having a good one, bro, man. Be safe out there. But yeah, guys, you guys have the gist, the information. X2, 2-charger, X4, 4-port charger. Both of them maxing out at 7 amps per channel. Available now on our website. And I will see you guys very soon next week. Be safe, and we'll talk to you guys soon.